Firecrawl is one of the best tools out there for scraping data on the web, and we can later use that data to feed it into a large language model and be able to automate a lot of those work that we have to do. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly 4 main features that Firecrawl offer, and I'm also going to introduce you the Firecrawl MCP Server that can help our AI agent here to automate our research work. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you this research AI agent that I built using the Firecrawl MCP Server and n8n that can help me to automate the process to research new projects that I receive from my new customers. So with that being said, if you're interested, let's get into it. All right, so to get started with building our research AI agent here for n8n, here is the tool that we're going to use, which is Firecrawl. Right here, you can see that we're in the firecrawl.dev, which is their playground. And here is the main 4 features from Firecrawls that we can use to build our research AI agents. So one of the features is scrape. So for example, if I provide a URL, it's going to scrape the content of that page, and it can be able to scrape in a markdown format, summary, right, HTML format, or screenshots. We can also extract the style or colors of the brand on that website and be able to extract those informations using Firecrawl. For example, taking this article as an example, where we have an article here from Yahoo Finance, and let's say if I were to just copy the link of this URL, and here I'm just going to paste this link inside of our Firecrawl scrape tab, and here I'm just going to select the markdown, and we can also get a summary, right? We can also get an HTML, screenshot, we can also get the brand, right? So all those things, or even JSON format if we want. So what I can do here is that if I were to click on start scraping, and here you can see that it's going to start to scrape the entire website. And here you can see that after we have scraped this website, this is the main title of the article. And here you can see that we have our markdown, which here you can see that these are all the links that we have. And we also have the summary. So for example, Michael Burry here, renowned for his investment strategy, for recently expressed the bullish sentiments regarding the Lululemon stock. And here you can see that these are the summary of the article. There's also the HTML, right? So the entire HTML page is scraped right here. Also the screenshots. So we can also get a screenshot of the entire website, which looks exactly like what we just saw. There's also the branding. So exactly like what are the images that we have? What are the colors, like CSS styles we extracted from the website, right? So these are all really cool informations that we can get from that website, we can extract from the branding. And then the another feature we have is the search feature. For example, let's say if we want to search for top 5 restaurants in Vancouver, BC. I'm just going to search this. And here, what's going to happen is that same thing, just like what we did for Google search. What it does here is that it's going to search the top 5 restaurants in Vancouver. And here you can see that these are the results that we have. Like for example, the first result we have is from the TripAdvisor, the 10 best restaurants in Vancouver, updated December 2025, right? We also have another one here, another one here. You can see that it also scraped the basic JSON informations like the URL, title, descriptions, and the positions in the search rankings. Okay, and of course, there's also additional feature from Firecrawl like map, where we can be able to map out all the subdomains or domains or all the pages from a specific URL. For example, if I would just do firecrawl.dev, and if I were to do the start mapping, and what it does here is that here you can see that these are all the links, all the subpages from this main domain right here, which total has 289 sub URL, which we can extract from. There's also the crawl feature, where it's going to crawl a URL and all the accessible subpages and output the content from each page using this feature, right? I'm not going to demonstrate this feature, but mostly the goal here is that we're trying to build our research AI agents, and the tools we're going to use probably is mostly going to be the scrape feature and also the search feature. Now, to utilize all those tools that Firecrawls offer to build our research AI agents, what we're going to do here is that we're going to use the Firecrawl MCP Server, which here you can see that for Firecrawl MCP Server, it contains all the features that we just talked about, like the web scraping, crawling, discovery things, search contents on the website, and also content extractions. So these are all useful informations that we can use, which the Firecrawl MCP Server here bundles all those features together so that we can use it inside of our AI agents. Now you might be wondering, why can't we just call those endpoints or those Firecrawl nodes inside of our n8n? Because here you can see that inside of our Firecrawl, these are all the endpoints that we have. And let's say if we were to come back to n8n and search for Firecrawl, yes, we have Firecrawl nodes. These are all Firecrawl nodes that we can call inside of our n8n. But the problem here is that there are 20 nodes, and we have to give 20 tools to the AI agent here to give access and tell exactly what to use. But instead, using the Firecrawl MCP Server has all the information for all the Firecrawl's nodes that we see here, and knows exactly when to call them and how to use them, so that we don't have to click on every single one of them and set it up as a tool inside of our AI agents. So that's why we're going to use this Firecrawl MCP Server here to save us a lot of time for building this AI agent. So in this case, once we have this information down, let's take a look at how to connect this inside of our AI agents. Now, to connect this inside of our AI agents, here you can see that this is a Firecrawl MCP server here. It tells you exactly how to do this. Simply what you can do here, just gonna copy the remote hosted URL, which here you can see that this is the hosted URL. All we have to do here, just gonna get the Firecrawl API key, add it onto this, and you can be able to use that as a Firecrawl MCP server instead of our n8n. So for example, let's say if I were to come back to n8n here, I'm just gonna search for AI agents. Here you can see we have our AI agent right here. And what we can do here is that instead of our tools, simply all we have to do here, just click on MCP server client tool, and simply we can just paste the endpoints onto our MCP client right here, along with the API key. And to get the API key, simply just navigate to the dashboard of your Firecrawl. And here you can see that there is an API key right here. And simply we're just gonna copy the API key right here and simply use it inside of our n8n MCP client. All right, so now you know exactly how to integrate your MCP server here onto your AI agents. So now is time for us to basically put it into a practical use case that can really help us to reduce the amount of time that we spend to research and reply things, and basically help us to automate a lot of things, right? So the problem that I have here is that I want to create an email research AI agent so that whenever I have a client, I have a project, someone is emailing me here for new projects, and I can simply here using the Firecrawl MCP server here to do the research and try to research about their product to see if it's aligned with what we're looking for our business. So for example here, I'm just gonna break it down exactly what happened in this workflow step by step. So right here, these are the 4 sections we have our workflow. The first section here is try to get the data, get the email, format it nicely so that we can pass it to the large language model whenever there's a new email coming, right? So what happened here is that we have our extractor node, which will basically extract the useful information from our email so that we can pass it to the research AI agents, know exactly what we need to research for this type of topic. And what I want to draw your attention here is the video research agents, because this AI agent here uses the Firecrawl MCP server that we just talked about on how to integrate it inside of our AI agents. So right here, you can see that we have our prompt and we also have our system prompt. So system prompt basically tells exactly what are the tools that we can use, right? So for example, like the Firecrawl scrape, Firecrawl search, and also the research steps on what are the things that we want to research to basically try to find what we're looking for our research agents. There's also context about our channel, about our business, and what is it exactly that we wanted to have this AI agent here to output, which here is going to be HTML and under 300 words. That's going to be our system prompt, and try to keep it short and concise. Then we also have our user prompt. Now, right here, you can see that if I were to open this expression, this tells the research agent exactly what we want to search inside of our AI agents. So right here, you can see this is my prompt, and you can get the prompt inside of the link in the description so that you don't have to design this prompt yourself. But basically what I have the research agent here to do here is that we first try to research this product, right? So exactly what kind of product is it that we're trying to research, and tell exactly this inside of our research AI agents. And here we have our basic information about the sender who sent this email, right? Here is the email conversation that we have. And here basically are the steps that we instruct the research AI agent here to do. For example, scrape this company information, search this product tutorials, and scrape the top results that we have, and also search for the product name versus for example, top results. Then once we have those 3 informations, okay, we understand what this company does. We also understand what are some tutorials that other people have made, and also the competition out there for this product. Then the large language model here have a better context to know exactly what to respond to this project, right? So now you can see that this is the format that we have. And here you can see if I were to close this, if we were to look at the logs here, you can see that this is exactly what are the things that the Firecrawl MCP server here calls, right? So different tools, which I can't show you because it has sensitive information, but it has the search, it has the crawl, scrape, and basically use different bunch of Firecrawl tools to make this research happen. And now just to give you a perspective on what the output look like for the research AI agent here generates. And here you can see that it gives you the detail about this product, right? It's a developer tool focused on AI powered automations, or GLM for code generations, app building, AI slide generations, and magic designs, which is pretty accurate. And also the platform target for senior engineers, technical founders, and offer multi-model capabilities. And also here is the market. So what does the market look like? And what is the gap? So existing content lack fast, code first demos, and deep dive into real-world engineer use case. And most tutorials here are generic or focus on the service features, now showing how this tool is involved in daily pain points for technical leads. And here you can see that it gives you a suggested angle for the demonstrations on multi-model workflow for senior devs and founders. And here is the demo plan, and here is the next steps that I recommend. So basically you can see that these are the research that it has done. Maybe for yourself, you have a business, you have the context about what your business offering, and you have different kind of clients coming in every single day, and you can be able to automate this process to have a research agent here to research what they offer and try to see what you can do to bridge the gap to help your business here to grow. And I think that this workflow here is going to save you so much time so that we can be able to have this workflow automated to make your AI agent here much more smarter. Alright, so pretty much that's it for this video, and pretty much in this video we went over how Firecrawl works, what are the features that Firecrawl offer, and also the Firecrawl MCP server, basically be able to integrate this inside of our n8n. So pretty much that's it for this video. If you do find value in this video, please make sure to like this video, consider subscribe for more content like this. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.